Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the replay viewers. It is Elmira yet again, your relaxation coach and licensed massage therapist. Wanted to tell you the biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. This is my journal, one of my journals that I have, and that is an Oprah Winfrey quote. Hey, Shanae, thanks for coming in. And this morning, I wanted to scope with you because this morning I got on the scope with, actually, she was on a teleseminar, Terry Harrison. You may know Terry Harrison, motivational speaker. I am actually a licensed massage therapist who helps creative entrepreneurs and independent musicians here in Nashville. Thanks for sharing so much. So that's my business. I do self-care. I teach entrepreneurs and musicians how to become self-care bosses. I was on that call this morning, and let me tell you, I was crying. But what the message I got out of that is how your favorite TV shows can be a motivation for you, because her talk this morning took me back to something she said in another, y'all know I never forget stuff, another teleseminar I was on that Terry Harrison spoke, and she was talking about how you can spend so much time watching Empire that you need to be focused on building your own empire. And this one is for me. I spend a whole lot of time watching Hallmark when I need to be working on building my love story. So these messages that I'm sharing, and sometimes we watch these TV shows and we're so enthralled in it because it's what's popular. We look at the Real Housewives of Atlanta when we ain't even focused on building our Real Housewife. And I can say that because I'm single. So in my singlehood, I am working on being a wife. I don't need to have a man physically in the home right now to be a wife. So instead of me always looking at the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I'm using that as an inspiration, meaning the title, not the ratchetness and the BS that they do on the show. I'm using that to say, Elmira, I am a Real Housewives. Or you sitting there looking at CNN, Fox News, Huffington Post, all of that stuff. It's in the news. What's in the news? What are you doing to be in the news? What are you doing to get people talking about you? Another favorite show that people are watching, and like I said, my friends joke me too because I don't watch these shows, but I know what's going on and I know what's popular because being an entrepreneur, being a business owner, I need to know what's going on in the marketplace and where people's minds are at. Another show, Thursday night, I know it comes on ABC, Scandal. So here's my thing. You need to be focused on being a scandal in your life in a positive way. You know, we're sitting there looking at this lady. I don't even know her, Olivia Pope. Olivia Pope is her character's name, Kerry Washington's character. The show is titled Scandal because she's getting recognition. She's getting scandal. There is something scandalous you can do in a positive way. I want to motivate you to do that today, because these TV shows are not just meant for you to watch mindlessly. They are used to be your motivation. Like sometimes, for example, I sit and watch The People's Court, and some people be like, why are you watching that show? It's just a court show and Judge Million. I have learned valuable business information from watching The People's Court because people go on there without documentation. So Elmira has learned, and I encourage you to learn too, you always need documentation because I keeps my appointment book. Being a massage therapist, Shanae, you got to know what is going on with your books because you get in front of that judge like what happens on The People's Court, and she's like, how are you claiming for missed wages? You have no proof. You're a business owner. Nobody, you're not. Sounds like Shane. Oh, Shane, I'm so sorry for mispronouncing it. People do that with my name too. I get Elmira, Elmira, Elvira, whatever. So I totally understand, and I don't like to mess up people's name. I do appreciate you coming on, and I invite you to follow me because I come on here with all kinds of self-care tips, motivation, massage therapy. I have massage Q&A every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Central Time. So like I was saying, documentation is key. You can't get in front of that judge and ask for lost wages if you have no proof of the clients that you missed, or you have no proof of the revenue that you lost because of this accident or the court date or whatever. So use these television shows that you watch, your favorite TV programs, as motivation. Another show that I loved coming up is Family Matters. I don't watch it too much anymore, but I love that show because you think about the title, Family Matters. That show was about a family. You had the cop Carl, the mom, the grandma, the auntie, the little Richie, I think his name was, and then you had the love relationship between Steve Urkel and Laura. That was so relevant because I learned from that show. I learned that a black family can be successful. It takes all facets. You got to love your neighbor, because y'all know Steve Urkel was the neighbor and he was always coming over there screwing up stuff. But I didn't just watch that show because it was funny. I watched that show because it gave me an example. It motivated me. It gave me a valuable lesson. So when you are watching your favorite TV programs, don't just watch them mindlessly like everybody else, because that's what the common folk are looking at. They're only looking at, okay, the plot line is this and I can't wait till the next show. No, I'm looking for them shows to motivate me. Empire, I don't even watch Empire, but I think about the title of what Empire says, and it's in gold as well. I've seen the marketing because you can't get past it even if you don't watch the show. I am building my empire, so that show motivates me in that way, because we're building legacies, we're building dreams, we're allowing our younger generation to stand on top of us. We are motivating people. We are giving people a light when they do not have a light. And I wanted to thank Terry Harrison for that wonderful message. And I inboxed her today too and told her how great it was. She had me crying in the car, late for my referral meeting and all of that. And get this, she's a primo speaker. She's up there in my eyes. And she responds back and says, well, I was nervous. I was like, I sure couldn't tell. So that goes to show you got to work through the nerves, even when you're motivating other people, even when you're raising and getting on these higher platforms. People think, oh, she's got it together, he's got it together because they got millions of dollars, they won a Grammy, they did this, they have that accolade, they got the Super Bowl trophy, whatever it is they have, that means nothing. That person is acting in spite of fear. That's all I wanted to say. Make sure you are following me. I am Elmira, your wonderful relaxation coach, providing luxury customized experiences for my creative entrepreneurs and independent musicians stationed here in Nashville, yet I sing throughout the world because I'm a singer too. That's why I love working with my entrepreneurs and musicians, because I love your passion. I love your drive. I love that you get out there and motivate yourself and you do not quit. You ain't waiting on nobody to give you a check. You're going out there and get your own check. And you're saying, I'm going to get multiple checks. And I don't care who's stopping me. I don't care who's standing in my way. Yes, there are going to be tough times when I have to pray. I'm up in the middle of the night. Whatever you are doing, it does not matter, because you stick with it. I see you. I see you because I am you. Let me tell you, I understand what it's like to be an entrepreneur. I understand what it's like to be a musician. Nobody wants to hear your music, or somebody's like, oh, you not hot, you not Beyonce, you not Rihanna, you not so-and-so. That does not matter, because when you are simply you and you are walking in your personal greatness, you got to do it. That's why I love working with entrepreneurs and musicians and helping them take care of themselves, because all of that is mind, body, and spirit working together. So that's one thing that I do in my massage practice. Find me online, anothertouchmassage.com. Got some new things coming for you. There's going to be a name change, branding change, all that good stuff to reflect where I'm going in my business. I want to thank you for coming in, and when you're watching your television programs or your movies, them favorite ones you have, look at them in a different way. Don't just look at them as a face value. Look at them introspectively for what you can learn from these movies, from these TV shows and these movies. Until next time, bye, my beautiful people, and y'all make it a relaxing day. Bye. Thank you.